You have to understand the difference of these two now. Okay. So earlier I told you that whenever we are using NaOH, for NaOH, what two salts are soluble in excess? Zn and Pb. Zn and Pb are soluble in excess of NaOH. Zn and Pb are soluble in excess of NaOH. Now we are dealing with ammonium hydroxide as an alkali. So we are taking, I'll write it here. I am taking copper sulfate. I am combining NH4OH with it. NH4OH. So this is 2 plus, 2 minus, 1 plus, 1 minus. Interchange the plus minus. What you will get is CuOH twice plus ammonium sulfate. NH4 twice SO4. Now what I told you, have to take this product. This is having a pale blue PPT. This pale blue PPT you will take, CuOH twice you will take, you will combine excess of NH4OH. I told you these are soluble in excess, okay? So you will take excess of NH4OH. Now what you are getting is copper tetraamine hydroxide. So this is something you have to remember and by heart. Tetraamine copper hydroxide. So I think it's here. Yes, it's here. It is OH twice. See, generally what we say NH3 is ammonia, but this is another type of chemistry, coordinate chemistry, which you will study in your higher classes. So just you remember now that NH3, when it is coming inside the square brackets, it is known as amine, and it is present 4 times. Tetraamine copper hydroxide. This is one way of writing the excess things. Another way is you take the whole products, like you take both of it, copper hydroxide plus NH4 twice SO4, you are taking both the products, and NH4OH excess also you are taking. Then you combine it, and what you are getting is the product will be, this half of the product will be same, this half will change, this will become sulfate. So what you are getting is copper tetraamine. Tetraamine means 4 times amine. Then here you will get SO4. And another product what you are getting besides this is water. So this is it. Again, see it from book. Like you have taken copper sulfate and you have combined NH4OH. You have got pale blue PPT of copper hydroxide and ammonium sulfate as side product. When you are combining ammonium hydroxide in excess, so one way is you just take the pale blue PPT and add the excess of quantity, or another way is take whole of the product and add excess of NH4OH. So what will be the difference? If you are taking just the PPT, here OH will be there, and if you are taking whole of the product, here SO4 will be there, and apart from it water molecules will be there. In similar way you have to do this. Zinc sulfate combining with ammonium hydroxide, you are getting zinc hydroxide and ammonium sulfate. When you are combining to this PPT only, when you are combining excess of ammonium hydroxide, you are getting tetraamine zinc hydroxide and water. But when you are taking the whole of the product and then you are combining excess of NH4OH, the first half of the product will be the same, and second half, in spite of OH twice, you will get sulfate and then water molecule. For lead salts, no change, just interchange the plus and minus and you will get chalky white PPT. So here, what is the question generally asked? Name an ion whose hydroxide is soluble in excess of NaOH also and excess of NH4 also. So you can identify, here it is ZnPb and here it is ZnCu. So both ways what you are finding is Zn. Zn is soluble in excess of NaOH also and excess of NH4OH also, and copper is soluble in excess of NH4OH, and Pb is soluble in excess of NaOH. So the excess ones are generally being asked in exam. They are very, very important for you. You just be thorough with it.